What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk about the DLC 1 for Call of Duty World War II. The trailer is out, which is weird because usually they don't release the DLC trailer so early, so I think that Sledgehammer was trying to create some hype, was trying to make people happy, whatever, because I mean, let's be honest here, Call of Duty World War II is kind of good, it has potential, but unfortunately the guys running the show are freaking dumb. They don't change what people want to change, which is weird because they did that during the beta, but then the game came out and those changes were gone. I'm just talking about two things. The game has a lot of issues, but I'm just talking about two things that would make the game way better, which is buffing the kill streaks and also increasing the score per kill in domination to 100. But they don't want to do it. I don't know why. It's freaking weird. You do that and more people will be happy with Call of Duty World War II because it's not, I mean, it's not a bad game like Infinite Warfare, obviously, but it's not a great Call of Duty game, so you don't have a lot of credit to mess up, and unfortunately for you, Sledgehammer, it's not looking good, man. People are actually pissed off with this DLC. People are complaining about the lack of content on this DLC. Isn't that fucking crazy? So what's going on is that we are only getting 3 normal multiplayer maps instead of the standard 4. The 4th normal multiplayer map has been replaced with a war map. Now obviously we had to get a new war map because war is its own thing, even though it is on the multiplayer, but I understand it's part of multiplayer, but I understand why people are mad. Yeah, I mean, if you don't play war, you're just getting 3 multiplayer maps, and that's not all. People are also mad that one of these 3 DLC maps is a remake. It's a map we already played. So the first map we see right here, Occupation, is a remake of Resistance from Modern Warfare 3, and if you played Infinite Warfare, this map was also in that game, which is crazy because Infinite Warfare came out last year, but pretty much no one played Infinite Warfare, and even if you did play that map, it has bunny hopping, it has wall running, so it doesn't play the same as in a boots on the ground Call of Duty game. So people are complaining that in reality with this DLC they are just getting 2 multiplayer maps. I mean, that's kind of right when you think about it. Valkyrie and Anthropoid. As I said, Occupation is a map most of us already played back in the day, that some of you already played in Infinite Warfare, and then there's the War map that people don't consider a multiplayer map. That's kind of fucked up when you think about it. You are just getting 2 new maps, 1 remake. That's messed up. But now think about the people that just play war, because yes, some people just enjoy playing war. War is fucking biblical. I love it. It's the best thing in Call of Duty World War II. It's super fun. It's interactive. I mean, you can build stuff, you can destroy stuff. The objectives are always different. Sometimes you have to destroy things, sometimes you have to capture things, whatever. I like the diversity. You have the tanks you can kind of like use, you have to escort and whatever. I mean, you can get a lot of kills because the games are very long, and because of that, because the games are long, because you can get a lot of kills, you can get your camos and also your attachments faster on your guns. You don't have bad spawns on war. You're not shot on the back 24/7 on war because of the way the game mode works. And that's why I fucking love it. That's why it's fucking biblical. If you don't play war, it sucks for you, but I play war, and to be honest, I am quite happy with this DLC because I know that I am going to enjoy at least 2 maps. Occupation, it played well, very well in that game. It was fucking biblical, one of the best maps in that game. So yeah, I cannot wait to play that motherfucker because most of the maps in this game are ass, and this one is gonna play well, so I'm gonna be able to run around like a freaking beast and slay little Jimmys and little Billies. And then there's Valkyrie, which is like in a bunker where Hitler was hiding, whatever, in the middle middle it's close quarters, you have the bunker, and on the edges of the map it's more open, so you can use the snipers on the edges of the map, and in the middle SMGs and shotguns. It makes me think of Flag Tower, because Flag Tower has the buildings kind of like in the middle, then the edges of the map are super open with long lines of sight, good for snipers and whatever. If it plays like Flag Tower, I'm gonna be happy, because Flag Tower is okay. I like that map. And finally there's Anthropoid, which has a super weird name. It kind of makes me think of a giant spider. But yeah, this is an urban map, just like Occupation. There's a river crossing the map, there's a bridge. Most likely the B flag in Domination is gonna be on that bridge. There's gonna be a lot of grenade spam, which is super duper annoying in this game because of the shell shot. And they talk about elevation on this map. There's gonna be a lot of spots, a lot of elevated spots. The bridge is gonna be one of them. I mean, it's gonna be good for snipers, maybe for people camping and whatever. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that map plays. There's also the Operation Intercept map, which is gonna have 3 mission objectives. The first one is to rescue the hostages. You're gonna have to rescue 3 guys. It's most likely they're gonna be on at least 2 separate areas, and it kind of makes me think it's gonna be like that mission on Operation Neptune, where you need to get fuel for your tank. The fuel is on 2 different areas, highly defended by the obviously defenders, and I feel that it's gonna work the same way with the hostages. Then after you complete that mission, you're gonna have to destroy enemy equipment. It's gonna be similar most likely to Operation Neptune. There's one mission where you have to destroy a bunch of equipment inside the bunker, and finally you're gonna have to stop a train. So you're gonna have to escort your tank, which by the way, it looks pretty biblical because it has an excavator in front of it, which makes me think that it's gonna push a lot of things. It's gonna be destroying a lot of stuff on its way, which is definitely pretty cool. And after you're done escorting the train, when you get to the end of the mission, whatever, you're gonna stop. You're gonna have a little cutscene of you stopping the train, whatever. It's gonna be fun. I like playing war. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, you have zombies, which is called the Darkest Shore. And it's not just the multiplayer people that are unhappy with, you know, the multiplayer stuff. The zombies community is also a little bit pissed off about this map because it's gonna have fog. The fog is gonna return. The fog is gonna be rolling in on the Darkest Shore, and everyone is crying about, you know, this being Transit 2.0, whatever. I mean, stop being little pussies. It's not gonna be Transit. Transit looks like a fucking cartoon. This is the real zombies experience, man. This is not gonna be your cartoonish zombies with gobble gums and whatever for little kids. This is gonna be scary. This is gonna be horrific, diabolical. I just freaking love it. I cannot wait to play this new zombies map with the fog and whatever. They said the fog is gonna be rolling in. So I don't think it's gonna be like Transit, where the fog is always there. I think that the fog is gonna come and go on certain rounds, and I mean, that's pretty cool. As long as you have a lantern on you, as long as you can see at least at close range, whatever, it's gonna be okay. And I think that obviously certain areas will have no freaking fog. I think that the fog will only be outside, so stop crying about it, man. These zombies look pretty cool. I just hope that they add some new guns, some guns that can really do damage, because the ones we have on the Final Reich are pretty weak, and I think the game is lacking, you know, a ray gun or something like that you can get from the mystery box. But talking about new weapons, this map is definitely gonna have a new weapon. I don't know if it's gonna be the Wonder Weapon, but you're gonna be able to use a buzzsaw, whatever it's called, weapon that is going to allow you to cut zombies at close range, but you can also use it at long range. So I don't know if it's like a cutting disc mounted on an LMG, kind of like the Lewis gun, but it looks pretty fun. So the bottom line is that yes, you are only getting 2 new maps with this DLC, with this first DLC for Call of Duty World War II. One map is a remake, one map is a war map, but I play war, so it's not a problem for me. I like Resistance. It's gonna be definitely one of the best maps in Call of Duty World War II, and the other 2 maps might be good. We don't know yet. Oh, and there's one little thing that pretty much no one's talking about, which is the gun the guy is holding. What it seems to be the Sturmgewehr, whatever it's called. It is a new gun. So it seems that with this DLC we are also going to be getting new guns, just like we did very recently. So that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you next time. Peace out.